Morning! So, we're still in Alnwick. We're heading up to Bamburgh today, but I've just found this place called Grannies, which looks like they have an amazing breakfast. So if you're in Alnwick, well, we'll let you know how it is, but I've read on TripAdvisor it has one of the best breakfasts up here in Northumberland, so we'll see. So, last week we drove up from Cumbria to Northumberland, starting our trip, making friends with the locals and visiting some incredible places. If you'd like to watch that video, I'll put a link on screen now. In this video, I want to show you some of the best things to do, best places to go, and best things to eat on your trip to Northumberland. The day started in search of breakfast at a place called Grannies. It smells lovely. Grannies is a tea shop and delicatessen, offering everything from hearty homemade breakfast to lunch hampers to afternoon tea. If you do come, make sure to take a seat downstairs in the basement, which has been turned into a cosy, quirky seating area. We've arrived in what was I going to call it? Bangor. We've arrived in Bamburgh and it's absolutely freezing. I think it's the sea air. And one of the must-sees here is the castle. So we're going to visit the castle first and then head to the beach. Darling. And then it was off to see the first castle of the trip. Bamburgh Castle has sat overlooking the Northumberland coastline for 1,400 years, and no trip to this part of the country would be complete without visiting it. Come to Seahouses, where you can do Billy Shields boat trips, and he takes you across to the Farne Islands, where you can do like there's like seal trips or puffin trips. So if you're in this part of Northumberland, definitely pop into Seahouses and take a trip across to the islands. So we just found a place, a fish and chip shop called Neptunes, and it's very reasonably priced and the fish is delicious. This family-run restaurant has been serving up fresh fish and chips for over 20 years, and our meal was delicious. We're just leaving Seahouses now. We wanted to book in to do a tour to the Puffin Islands, but because the weather was a little bit choppy, they didn't want to take us because I think we were the only people as well who were booking onto it. So we're now heading to Lindisfarne National Nature Reserve, which you can head across to Holy Island maybe twice a day. We've been waiting for about 3 or 4 hours because it wasn't safe to cross, and in about 25 minutes it will be safe to cross. It's meant to be beautiful, but if you're ever heading up here, just remember you can only cross twice a day, otherwise you could actually get stranded on the island, which supposedly has happened to some people and they had to get rescued, which we don't want to happen to us. So we're on it. This is the bridge across to the island. Oh, is it open? So we've made it to Holy Island. Okay, so we're now on Holy Island. Behind me in the distance is Lindisfarne Castle, which was built in the 1500s, and if you come to Holy Island, this has to be one of the places that you see, as well as the Priory, which we'll see in a little bit. But first, coffee. It's just on its way through there to finish.
So if you were having that one, I would warm it for you before you took it away in the box.
So, we've just found this place. It's absolutely adorable. It's called Pilgrims Coffee and it's the only roasters on the island, they said. Picked up a slice of carrot cake to walk to the castle with, and then 2 coffees as well. It looks amazing. So yeah, and they were open. Everywhere else is shutting now. And we've not got very long to get to the castle, so we need to be on our way. Yay! A nice big chunky slice of carrot cake. Castle shuts at 4. We've got about half an hour to get there and it looks like quite a long walk, so get a shift on. Not many people make the walk up to Emmanuel Head, but make sure you do and go and see the lighthouse here, which was built in 1810. For dinner we went to one of the most popular seafood restaurants in Northumberland, and you have to try it if you're here. The crab and mussels were particularly good. Next thing to see when you're up in Northumberland is a place called St Abbs. The next place that you've got to see is a place called St Abbs. Behind us is the harbour of St Abbs, where Harry Styles' music video, I think it's called Adore You, that was filmed there, and also one of the Avengers movies, it was filmed here. Even if you're not an Avengers or Harry Styles fan, St Abbs is a picture-perfect fishing village, surrounded by rugged coastline and home to a bustling harbour. This area is also home to 50,000 seabirds, which you can see if you head up to St Abbs Head. There's also a cafe in the village which serves good coffee and ice cream. When you're by the seaside, whatever the temperature, you can treat yourself to an ice cream. So we're now in the village of Craster, which is right by the ocean, and it's famous for its kippers. So if you're up in this part of Northumberland, definitely pop in here and get either the smoked salmon or the kippers. And that was the end of our trip to Northumberland. We found a last-minute hotel which was very cosy with an open fire. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been somewhat helpful, and if you've got any feedback for me, then please just let me know in the comments. So I'll say good night and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye! There's supposed to be amazing coastal views as well, across the whole of the, well, coast. It's flaky and fresh, and the potatoes are
flaky and fresh as well.
Lindisfarne Castle. So I just thought I'd, oh, it's very bumpy. I just thought I would quickly update you.
What am I doing? Straight?
Straight, yeah. Find it. Oh.
Have we got arse wipes in there somewhere?
Oh my god.